Welcome to this tutorial on how to read Google Analytics tag implementation. Google Analytics is a powerful tool that helps you understand your website traffic and behavior. And reading the tag implementation is crucial to ensuring that your data is accurate and reliable. To start, you need to understand the basics of Google Analytics tags. A tag is a small piece of code that is placed on your website to track specific events or actions, such as page views, clicks, or form submissions. The tag implementation is the process of setting up and configuring these tags to collect data. The first step in reading Google Analytics tag implementation is to access your Google Analytics account and navigate to the admin section. From there, click on the property you want to view, and then click on the Tracking Info tab. This is where you will find the tracking code, which is the tag implementation. The tracking code is a block of JavaScript code that is placed on your website to track events. It consists of several parts, including the tracking ID, which is a unique identifier for your property, and the data layer, which is a JavaScript object that stores data about the events being tracked. To read the tag implementation, you need to understand the different components of the tracking code. The first component is the tracking ID, which is usually in the format of UAXXXXXX. This ID is used to identify your property and send data to your Google Analytics account. The next component is the data layer, which is usually declared as a JavaScript variable. The data layer stores data about the events being tracked, such as page titles, categories, and actions. You can think of the data layer as a container that holds all the data that is being sent to Google Analytics. Another important component is the trigger, which is the event that causes the tag to fire. For example, a page view trigger is fired when a user loads a page on your website. You can set up triggers to fire on specific events, such as clicks, form submissions, or scrolling. To ensure that your tag implementation is accurate and reliable, it is essential to follow best practices. One best practice is to use a consistent naming convention for your tags and triggers. This makes it easier to identify and track specific events. Another best practice is to use a data layer to store data about the events being tracked. This makes it easier to manage and analyze your data. You should also test your tags regularly to ensure that they are firing correctly and sending data to your Google Analytics account. In conclusion, reading Google Analytics tag implementation is crucial to ensuring that your data is accurate and reliable. By understanding the different components of the tracking code, including the tracking ID, data layer, and triggers, you can set up and configure your tags to collect data effectively. Remember to follow best practices, such as using a consistent naming convention and testing your tags regularly, to get the most out of your Google Analytics data.